All right. Good night.
Good night.
Come forward and ask God.
You might think certain television shows are free of errors due to their lasting popularity. Take, for instance, the beloved series surrounding a family in the 1800s, which has captivated audiences for generations. Even if the program appears flawless on screen, issues and tensions can exist behind the scenes, remaining unnoticed by viewers. Ever wondered what goes on beyond the camera? Keep watching to uncover surprising scandals, unrehearsed moments, and unexpected blunders hiding within this classic show.
I'd rather be nice and comfortable at your own home with Almanzo. Wouldn't.
On the small screen, the rivalry between Laura Ingalls and Nellie Oleson in the popular TV series was palpable. Yet off-camera, actresses Melissa Gilbert and Alison Arngrim shared a close bond. Their friendship added depth to their portrayal of adversaries, making their interactions more genuine and engaging for audiences. Despite playing enemies, the two young stars developed a strong connection behind the scenes. They would spend time together when they weren't filming, going to each other's homes, and even attending events as a pair. This unique dynamic allowed them to deliver convincing performances fueled by playful banter and camaraderie, contributing significantly to the show's success and longevity. In fact, some viewers found themselves rooting for both characters despite their constant clashes, further highlighting the power of Gilbert and Arngrim's real-life rapport. As fans continued to watch the ups and downs of Laura and Nellie's tumultuous relationship, few knew of the heartfelt bond forming right before their eyes, a testament to the transformative nature of acting and the unexpected connections it can foster.
That's all part of it. Wound up making us feeling good and her feeling good.
In the beloved TV series, a romantic relationship blossomed between Nellie and Percival Dalton. Played by Steve Tracy, Percival was actually gay in real life, which made their public displays of affection challenging for Melissa Gilbert, who portrayed Laura Ingalls. Due to her young age and innocence, she found these scenes difficult to handle. As the cameras rolled, another drama unfolded behind the scenes. Michael Landon, known for playing Charles Ingalls, struggled with alcoholism. He began his days mixing liquor into his morning coffee, setting the stage for a battle he fought both publicly and privately. As time passed, his struggle with alcohol became more pronounced, affecting those around him on set.
We'll just shoot off this one. Look out!
Michael Landon, originally named Eugene Maurice Orowitz, had a rich cultural background being Jewish. However, this did not prevent him from embracing his role as a Christian character in the popular TV series. In fact, he saw no contradiction between his religious roots and personal beliefs. One notable aspect of Landon's appearance was his distinctive, curly hair. He took great pride in it, maintaining its thickness and darkness through regular dye jobs. This hairstyle became synonymous with his on-screen persona and added to his charismatic appeal. As time went on, age caught up with Landon, causing his natural hair color to fade into shades of gray. Under bright stage lighting, his locks often appeared tinted with hues of purple. To keep up appearances, producers called upon skilled hair colorists who ensured that Landon's signature look remained consistent throughout the filming process. Despite these changes, one thing remained constant: Michael Landon's commitment to delivering compelling performances in every episode of the beloved television series. His ability to connect with audiences transcended generations, making the show a timeless classic still enjoyed today. Indeed, even when discussing aspects like Landon's cultural background and unique physical attributes, it's impossible not to reflect on how they contributed to the overall allure of the program.
And once, I had to go to the outhouse. You always have to go to the outhouse. I can't hold your hand all the time.
In the TV series, Alison Arngrim, known for her portrayal of Nellie Oleson, had to wear a wig for her role. Her own hair was too fine to achieve the desired curls, so the production team turned to a wig. Unfortunately, the wig was secured so tightly that it frequently caused bleeding on her scalp. Despite the discomfort, Arngrim continued to wear the wig throughout the show's run, contributing to her memorable performance. Jonathan Gilbert, who played the part of Willie Oleson, experienced a different path after the show ended. He was actually adopted by the Gilberts, making him Melissa Gilbert's brother in real life. However, unlike his on-screen sister, Jonathan chose to leave acting behind. Instead, he pursued a career in finance, becoming a successful stockbroker in New York City. Over time, the siblings drifted apart, leading them to become estranged in their adult lives. Despite their shared past on the popular TV series, their relationship did not withstand the test of time.
Medical certainty that this goat is not going to die. This goat is swallowed.
In the audition process for the beloved television series, Alison Arngrim initially tried out for the roles of Laura and Mary. However, it was her subsequent callback for the part of Nellie Oleson that truly showcased her acting abilities. Arngrim's portrayal of the spoiled, manipulative character proved to be a perfect fit. Her talent for bringing out Nellie's complexities left a lasting impression on both the audience and the producers, making her an essential addition to the show's ensemble. Despite starting her journey hoping to play one of the Ingalls sisters, Alison Arngrim ultimately found her place as the iconic antagonist, Nellie Oleson, solidifying her status as a memorable TV villain. Delving into the intricacies of her character, Arngrim breathed life into Nellie's over-the-top persona, creating an unforgettable mark on the storyline of the program set in simpler times. In the mid-1970s, a TV series captured the hearts of millions by taking them back to a simpler time in rural America. This show, based on Laura Ingalls Wilder's beloved book collection, was set in the Midwest during the late 1800s, when families ventured into new territories to build fresh lives. With its focus on family values and perseverance, it quickly became a favorite among viewers. Ed Friendly played an instrumental role in bringing this heartfelt tale to life. He had acquired the rights to Laura Ingalls Wilder's books, and soon began working on turning them into a television series. After much effort, the show made its debut on September 11, 1974. Over the course of 8 seasons, viewers followed the Ingalls family through various trials and triumphs until the series concluded on March 10, 1982. Set against the backdrop of vast prairies and modest homesteads, each episode explored the challenges faced by those living in a rapidly changing world. Through hard work, ingenuity, and determination, the characters embodied the pioneering spirit that defined the era. As they navigated their way through difficult times, relationships were tested, bonds were strengthened, and lessons were learned, all while maintaining hope for a better future.
We'll celebrate our birthdays together. I'll bake a cake for...
Michael Landon and Melissa Gilbert formed a unique bond while working together on the popular TV series. After Melissa's father passed away when she was just 11 years old, she found solace and guidance in Landon. He became a father figure for her, providing support and advice both on and off the set. Their relationship was complex, filled with moments of warmth and tenderness, but also marked by tension and disagreements. As time went on, their dynamic shifted and evolved, reflecting the natural ups and downs of any close relationship. One particularly challenging moment came when Michael Landon made the decision to divorce his wife and marry a makeup artist who worked on the show. This choice caused significant pain and confusion for Melissa, who struggled to reconcile her feelings of love and respect for Landon with the difficult reality of the situation. Despite these challenges, however, the two remained close over the years, sharing many memorable experiences and developing a deep connection that would last a lifetime. Through it all, Melissa continued to look up to Michael Landon as a mentor and role model, someone who had taught her valuable lessons about resilience, hard work, and the power of positive thinking.
Good job.
In the TV series, Melissa Gilbert, who plays Laura Ingalls, faced challenges when it came to filming romantic scenes with Dean Butler, who portrayed Almanzo Wilder. This discomfort stemmed from their significant age gap. Gilbert was only 15 years old during filming, while Butler was already 23. Such a considerable disparity made these intimate moments awkward for the young actress. Despite these difficulties, both actors managed to deliver believable performances throughout the show, contributing to its lasting appeal among viewers. Navigating through challenging situations like these can be part of an actor's job, but finding balance and maintaining professionalism remains essential. As we continue watching this timeless TV series, let us appreciate the dedication of its cast members who brought these heartfelt stories to life despite personal hurdles they encountered along the way.
Yes, sir. We just had a small argument, sir. My part of...
In the 1974 TV series, Steve Tracy and Alison Arngrim, who played Nellie and Percival, were known for their playful antics behind the scenes. To poke fun at Melissa Gilbert, who played Laura, they would pretend to be madly in love when the cameras weren't rolling. As Tracy was gay, their relationship was nothing more than a light-hearted joke. Michael Landon, who starred in and directed the show, was also famous for his practical jokes. His mischievous spirit influenced Arngrim and Gilbert, who decided to play a trick on one of their crew members. They carefully placed saran wrap over a toilet, creating an unexpected surprise for the unsuspecting victim. This act of tomfoolery brought laughter and camaraderie to the set, making the experience even more enjoyable for the cast and crew.
Deal.
Honest engine. As long as you're working, you pay your own way, you can make your own decisions.
And then I can quit school?
That's right, son.
Moving on to Melissa Gilbert's experiences off-screen, despite her wholesome image on the show, she had a string of high-profile romantic connections in Hollywood. Among them were Scott Baio, known for his roles in Happy Days and Charles in Charge, as well as Tom Cruise, who would later become one of the biggest stars in the industry. But perhaps most notably, Gilbert was engaged to actor Rob Lowe during the late 1980s. Now, let's delve into some troubling rumors surrounding the production of the series. Some fans have speculated that the show was plagued by a curse due to the untimely deaths of several cast members. Most prominent among them was Michael Landon, who played father figure Charles Ingalls, but other actors like Victor French and Kevin Hagen also passed away after battling cancer. This has led to theories that the set of the show may have been located near a site affected by a nuclear accident, which could potentially explain the prevalence of serious illness among the cast. However, it's important to note that there is no concrete evidence to support this claim.
Whistle. Whistle.
I'm sorry, Nellie, that's wrong.
In the ultimate episode of the beloved TV series, a shocking event took place. The entire town of Walnut Grove was destroyed. This left many fans wondering about the reason behind this drastic decision. One popular theory is that the main actor, Michael Landon, was deeply upset about the sudden cancellation of the show. As a result, he decided to take matters into his own hands by blowing up the sets. However, according to producer Kent McRae, this wasn't the case. Instead, they found it more practical to demolish the sets rather than going through the lengthy process of disassembling and removing each structure. Regardless of the motivation behind it, the destruction of the sets marked the end of an era for both the cast and crew, as well as the devoted audience who had followed the show since its debut. Despite the unexpected conclusion, the impact of this classic television series continues to resonate with viewers even today. In the beloved television series, a memorable episode titled Bunny stands out. During this episode, Nellie, played by Allison Arngrim, finds herself in a challenging situation after faking a paralysis. She does so to gain attention and manipulate those around her, including Laura, who becomes unwittingly involved in Nellie's scheme. Laura, being unaware of Nellie's deception, ends up pushing her wheelchair down a steep hill, causing quite a stir among the other characters. This event leads to some tense moments between Nellie and Laura, further complicating their already strained relationship. What many viewers may not know is that behind the scenes, Arngrim experienced genuine fear while filming these particular sequences. With her leg encased in a real cast due to a recent skateboarding accident, she was informed that the wheelchair's brakes had been intentionally disabled for added authenticity. Understandably, this left Arngrim feeling frightened but determined to push through and deliver her performance despite the circumstances. Despite its seemingly lighthearted premise, the Bunny episode tackles themes of deceitfulness and vulnerability, offering audiences valuable insights into human nature. Moreover, it serves as a testament to Allison Arngrim's talent and dedication, delivering a gripping portrayal even amidst personal challenges. Ultimately, this iconic episode remains etched in fans' memories, resonating with them years after its initial air date.
I even denied he was my own grandson.
In the television series, the character of Carrie Ingalls was portrayed by twin sisters Lindsay and Sydney Greenbush. This unique arrangement allowed them to take turns acting, helping to adhere to child labor laws. A similar approach was later adopted in other shows, including Full House. The storyline of this program touched upon several weighty matters such as financial hardship, marital breakdown, substance abuse, and alcoholism. These themes gave the show a sense of realness, distinguishing it from typical lighthearted productions of the era. Despite achieving significant popularity, the series concluded with a somewhat contentious finale. The community that had been central to the narrative was destroyed, leaving viewers in shock and sparking ongoing debates among fans.
Make people do things whether they like it or not, for their own good. Can your wife travel?
Yes.
Michael Landon's contributions to the beloved television series went far beyond his role as a lead actor. With his extensive experience from Bonanza, Landon took on the responsibilities of director, writer, and producer for the show. This multi-talented individual had a significant influence on shaping the series, drawing upon his wealth of knowledge and expertise to bring it to life. As the director, Landon played a pivotal role in crafting some of the most memorable moments of the show. He helmed many crucial episodes, including the highly acclaimed pilot and the emotional series finale. Through his skilled direction, Landon brought depth and nuance to each episode, creating a rich tapestry of storytelling that captivated audiences worldwide. Moreover, as a writer, Landon contributed numerous heartfelt and thought-provoking scripts throughout the show's run. These stories resonated deeply with viewers, providing them with valuable lessons on love, family, and perseverance. By tapping into universal themes, Landon created a timeless piece of art that has stood the test of time. Finally, as a producer, Landon oversaw every aspect of production, ensuring that the highest standards were met in all areas. From casting to set design, music selection to editing, Landon's keen eye for detail ensured that every element came together seamlessly. As a result, the show became more than just a television series. It became a cultural phenomenon. In short, Michael Landon's impact on the success of the show cannot be overstated. Through his tireless dedication and boundless creativity, he elevated the material to new heights, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and delight fans to this day. Without his guiding hand, the show would have been a mere shadow of itself. One can hardly imagine what it might have looked like without his visionary leadership.
I don't want to hurt you. No, don't worry about that. Just pull. Come on, pull. All right, there you go. Tighter.
Michael Landon, the star and director of the popular 70s TV series, had a significant impact on those he worked with. His co-star, Alison Arngrim, fondly recalls his sense of humor and penchant for practical jokes in a 2018 interview. According to Arngrim, Landon often played tricks on the cast and crew, creating a lighthearted atmosphere on set. The show itself, while loved by many, also had its share of humorous bloopers. One notable mistake occurred during the depiction of Laura's pregnancy, which seemed to last an unusually long time. Fans noticed this extension and couldn't help but find amusement in it. Another memorable goof involves a surprising cameo in a Season 8 episode. Colonel Sanders, the famous founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken, made an unexpected appearance, causing quite a stir among viewers due to its historical inaccuracies. This blunder added a touch of unintentional comedy to an otherwise serious drama. Indeed, these entertaining mishaps have become part of the beloved legacy of the show, contributing to its enduring charm even today. Despite Landon's untimely passing from pancreatic cancer, his spirit lives on through the laughter and joy brought about by his work.
Nellie, can you do the second problem?
In the critically acclaimed TV series, a memorable episode titled The Odyssey stands out. During the making of this particular episode, a scene was shot where Albert finds himself in danger, being pushed off a moving train. To execute this risky stunt, the crew used a dummy in place of the actual actor, leading to some unintentionally humorous moments. This scene has since been recalled by both fans and cast members for its unique blend of tension and laughter. One individual who contributed significantly to the jovial atmosphere on set was none other than Michael Landon, who portrayed Charles Ingalls. Known for his playful demeanor, Landon enjoyed pulling pranks and engaging in lighthearted banter with his colleagues. One particularly amusing anecdote comes from Rachel Greenbush, who played Carrie Ingalls. She once revealed that Landon had a peculiar habit of hiding frogs in his mouth and then surprising unsuspecting cast and crew members when the startled frogs leaped out. These delightful instances of camaraderie among the cast and crew added warmth and levity to the production of the beloved television series. While the show tackled numerous serious themes throughout its run, it is these memories of shared laughter and fun that remain etched in the hearts of those involved in bringing the story to life. Even today, stories like these continue to captivate audiences and remind us all of the human element behind our favorite shows.
It must not be known that you...
In the TV series, viewers might have noticed a peculiar detail regarding the girls' bedroom window. At times, when we see inside their room, tree branches outside the window appear to sway violently. as if blown by a strong wind. However, in many other shots, it becomes clear that there is actually no tree anywhere near the house. This discrepancy can most likely be attributed to the reuse of footage throughout the production process. Film crews may have captured certain sequences showing moving trees in one setting, then inserted those clips into different scenes where they didn't quite fit. As a result, an incongruous image emerges, that of branches rustling against a calm sky. Despite this minor oversight, the show remains a beloved classic among its audience. Its engaging storylines and relatable characters continue to captivate viewers, making them forget about such insignificant details. After all, these small mistakes do little to detract from the overall enjoyment of the viewing experience.
But why not?
Well, you certainly don't expect me to ride all the way to Walnut Grove.
In the heartwarming TV series, a special quilt makes frequent appearances, often serving as a symbol of comfort and connection between beloved characters. This quilt, primarily white with smaller blocks creating a distinct pattern, can be seen in various episodes, migrating from one character's bed to another. Despite its recurrence causing a minor continuity error, it adds a certain charm to the overall narrative. As the story unfolds, viewers may notice the quilt appearing in unexpected places, silently observing the passage of time, and reflecting the ties that bind the community together.
Expensive. Now, you can take your money to the mercantile and pick out something there.
I can't take it back.
When watching the popular 1974 TV series, viewers might notice some historical inaccuracies related to fashion. For instance, Caroline, one of the main characters, often wears attire suggestive of a time period much later than the 1870s and 1880s setting of the show. Her wardrobe includes items like bras, even though they weren't actually invented until 1912. This discrepancy can take away from the overall authenticity of life during those times portrayed on screen. Another point worth noting concerns the character of Albert Ingalls. Fans have identified an inconsistency concerning his fate throughout different episodes. At one point, it seems as if he dies, while other scenes imply that he survives and eventually becomes a doctor. Understandably, these conflicting narratives sparked amusing speculations among enthusiasts who enjoy pondering over possible explanations for such plot holes. The show remains entertaining despite these minor errors, provoking thoughtful discussions among its audience members. While staying true to history may add depth to storytelling, slight deviations do not necessarily detract from the viewing experience. Instead, they sometimes encourage creative engagement and imaginative interpretations of events depicted on screen. In the final episode of the beloved television series, set in 1901, viewers may have noticed a peculiar detail regarding the characters' appearances. Despite the significant time jump from earlier seasons, which were set in the late 1800s, many of the characters hadn't seemed to age much. This inconsistency serves as a reminder of the show's occasionally flexible approach to time. Throughout its 9-season run, the program had taken some liberties when it came to depicting the passage of years. For instance, certain storylines might suggest that several months had gone by, but the characters would still appear exactly the same. While these discrepancies could often go unnoticed, they became more apparent in the last episode, where over a decade had supposedly passed since the previous season. Despite this oversight, fans remained devoted to the heartwarming stories and relatable characters presented throughout the series. The show's ability to explore various themes while maintaining a consistent tone was one of its greatest strengths, making it easy for audiences to become invested in the lives of those living in the little house on the prairie. Although the lack of aging in the final episode can be seen as jarring, it does not detract from the overall impact of the series. Instead, it provides an opportunity to reflect on how effectively the show managed to transport viewers into another time and place, even if the details weren't always entirely accurate. Ultimately, Little House on the Prairie remains a cherished piece of television history due to its engaging narratives and memorable cast of characters,